Catching up with the renovation team from Million Dollar Makeovers is always a pleasure. And it's not just because of the incredible work they do in record time, or that they're becoming the yardstick for other builders to model themselves on. The reason is I just love a before and after. And if I had to pick, I think the before takes the cake. Who can resist a good demolition? I should point out, the reason I mentioned builders is because although Million Dollar Makeovers has a reputation for high quality renovations, Sasha and her crew are more than happy to manage any build if that's a path you prefer. But for now, let's get back to the renovations and see what mess they're making. Sasha.
Hi Dan, how are you?
Great, good to see you.
You too.
It's a long dark corridor back there. It's what are your plans?
It is. This house is actually really dark, as you can see, and when you're walking in from the front, you literally walk into this corridor of a kitchen. So it has some major design flaws here, and what we're doing is taking the walls out behind me, this whole corner stack. So when you walk in, it's got a nice big double space, and then you come out into all these big living areas. By knocking out these walls, we can create that open space. Do you want to come and have a look what we're doing?
Yeah, this is the original family area out here. Well, let's go and have a look.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Okay, so this is the original lounge room, I suppose. So I can see there's a courtyard area out here. I mean, what are you going to do?
Exactly, this was their old living area. Now you can see it's got a lovely view to the al fresco where there's going to be a pool. So they've got a big backyard and also a big front yard. So they don't need this pergola area behind us because it's a waste of space. And it's this centralised pergola that's causing this big, you know, L-shaped dog leg in the house. So we're taking out this whole wall behind you and all these walls, enclosing that pergola, because there's also a room behind us which is a guest room separated from the house. So by enclosing it all, we can bring that back under the main roof. And just by taking out all these walls, it's going to let the whole light in and it's going to square up the room. So from the L shape to the square, creating those open plan spaces. This is an 8-week build, being an extension. So in 8 weeks, you can come back and see the finished product.
8 weeks, I'll have to wait. God, I will, thanks. I must admit, nearly every home that Sasha's walked me through has had me thinking, why not demolish? But when I see the finished product and discover the nostalgia that's kept by salvaging certain original features and notice materials reused that would otherwise be bulldozed and discarded, all of a sudden, what she's doing makes perfect sense. And this project is no exception. Now I'll be back in a few weeks to check on the progress, which I'm sure will seem almost impossible to have achieved in so little time. Until then, if you'd like to know more, go to milliondollarmakeovers.com.au or you can follow the links on our site. It's realestatewa.tv.